The untreated is very, lime green, very stagnant. The crop had just kind of sat there after it came out of the ground. You can see on the right side where the LALRISE START SC treated came out more evenly. We found it was kind of that half a leaf to a little bit more head versus untreated, as well as much more uniform. This was one that we did up here at Battleford. So what we saw right through start all the way till after harvest was the plants were substantially ahead versus untreated. You could see that development in terms of the root mass and also the above ground plant material. This actually equated to showing that line in the field there. You could see the treated portion on the left side of the screen and untreated was on the right. Even after harvest, you were able to see a difference in terms of the straw color between the two. And then this one ultimately ended up with a couple of bushel gain as well as higher protein and lower moisture content on it. On this next trial, it was seeded at the tail end of May, so this was after about 10 inches of rain. Moisture and temperature conditions were absolutely fantastic at this point, so it wasn't as visually noticeable from the edge of the field, but once you pulled up the plants, you could definitely see the root mass, the plant material development, and then ultimately showed quite the gain at the tail end of the year. The 2023 growing season, it was a fairly dry season throughout with some odd sporadic rain. What we saw when we were looking at the plants throughout the season was improved plant growth, and then ultimately showed a 4 bushel gain on this one. You can see from that climate field view map very clearly which side of the field was treated versus untreated. Now getting into that central photo, I was looking at dry areas on both treated and untreated sides of the field. So just that bit of a difference in terms of that root mass early helped the plants pull up substantially more moisture. Now in that bottom right hand corner, that was more of a average part in the field where there was moisture, and you can see the improved plant material there. Ultimately, again, it equated to a 4.5 bushel gain at the end of the year. And the farmer here had definitely mentioned he noticed it with the combines as he was driving across harvesting it this fall.